Today we are headed to Southern Oregon. I'm going to be taking you on a little adventure to Jacksonville, Oregon. We will be going thrifting both in Jacksonville and Medford. Jesse and I are headed to Southern Oregon with our friends Nancy and Joe, who we met on the Italy group trip. And we're going to have a fun weekend with them in Southern Oregon. And we're going to go thrifting and vintage shopping, and we're going to take you with us. No, you can just be a random shopper and no one will even know. Look at that random shopper right there. I love shopping with you. You already pick up something awesome. What is that say?
Polypots.com.
Oh, I think
it's new, right?
Yeah, I think so, but it's really pretty, and the
blue is gorgeous.
Yeah. Ooh, we're excited. Is that a snow painting?
Oh, that just melts my heart.
Oh, Nancy, that's beautiful.
Sure, Colorado.
Local artist bio on back for $2.75. That's an old canvas. Evelyn Byrne Williams. Oh, so she was, from Medford. Wow. Oh, it's called Winter School Day.
Oh my gosh, I need this.
It's really special, isn't it?
It's a schoolhouse.
You can fit it back. Maybe that's a money symbol. We can pretend it's a money symbol and it's just 75.
But if it's like that, then that's special. So I don't mind spending that.
Yeah, that's worth it.
I'm gonna leave it here, but
okay,
I think
we'll come back. We're only like 1 minute in the door, so we're gonna go nuts in here.
You know what it is? It's this little thing, the bright red right there.
The pop of color and the footprints. I like the footprints.
I love that, and that she's a Medford artist.
Yeah, I love this stand. Look at the base on it. That would be really neat. What if I put like cat treats in it or something? Or like if you had it outside for just like to refill your bird feeder.
Yeah, it's just like a fishbowl, right?
Oh, I was thinking a candy jar. Yep, fishbowl. Oh, that's cool. If you had a betta fish or something. That would be so, oh, now I want it. How much is it?
It would drive your cats nuts.
Oh, I wouldn't really. $125. I feel like since I've never seen one, that's not a terrible deal. I think that's a good deal for something that old. But even putting a plant in it.
That's what I was going to say. A plant would be so cool.
You know what would be really cool and why I kind of want it now? No, what if you actually did like hydroponic, like you had the water and so you could see the roots fill up in here?
Yeah, I guess that's more what I meant.
Yeah.
Like that.
We're coming back over here.
Like pretty like rocks from the coast or something.
Yes. Okay, we're coming back for this and the painting. It's really pretty. It looks like maybe someone replaced that one stone, but it looks decent.
It could be extremely old. I have a Zuni piece that's extremely old that doesn't have
any stamp.
It's over.
I've never seen this design before. Yeah. If you could call on the vendor to find out how much, that would be great. Thank you so much. Look at this ladder. It is all hand painted and it's signed Jerry Alvarado. It's only $85. That would be so pretty to stage pots on with little plants and maybe even some little textiles draped over it. I have my big ladder that I'm using for large textiles, but this might be really pretty to display smaller ones. But yeah, I could really see this with just like a pretty little pot. I'm gonna think about that one too. I'm kind of loving this painting. It's an oil on an old, it's an oil on a panel. It says Old Mission. It's got the beautiful doves. It's got the gentleman sweeping. But the thing that I really like about this is that you see the shadows between each of the columns. And this reminded me of a monastery that I went to in Portugal. It's really pretty colors. And it does have some information on the back. You can see it's on an old wooden panel. And it's got some information there, but also on the back side of the painting, you can kind of see through there that it's got some more information. It's only $58, and with the vintage frame, I just feel like that's a really good buy. It's a pretty good size. It's not quite a 16 by 20, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Maybe it is 16 by 20. I think I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I think that's a pretty special one. This one's cool because it goes on like your belt. So you could be like, attach it to your belt. It's beautiful, very Art Nouveau style. Norwegian pewter for $5. But what if we find it in Norway for only like $3? Yeah. Isn't that neat? It says nut container. What? Do you crack it up here and then it goes down below? What if you did? Oh, no.
I'm gonna guess you put the nuts in here and then put the shells in here.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But I believe it. I could see it. It's really beautiful. It's only $75. Yeah, $75. That's pretty neat.
Kind of interesting, right?
It is, because you just see like the normal brass peacock statues. That's pretty cool. That's tempting at $75 even. This is a great vent. Oh, look at the, oh wow, those are amazing.
So they have all the information, right?
Oh my goodness, look at that rug right there. Oh, they got a lion rug. Oh my goodness, we're in trouble. Oh, this is kind of your colors too. Oh, those are beautiful. Those would be gorgeous on like a wardrobe. Is this your colors?
I mean, more so than the other one. It's only $85.
80, what? That's
totally flat weave.
Are you sure it's not $850? Why is that only $85?
It's only $85. They're not.
That's crazy. I've got to come look at this leopard one then over here because there's some kind. Oh, it's a spotted. What? Why are they so cheap? No, Killims are very valuable. $120. Okay, we're getting this beauty for $120 for sure. It's in really good condition. Beautiful colors. I love it. $144 for the triple lion rug. It's got blue, it's got birds. That's gonna go in the studio for sure. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Done. What a great deal. That's like how much a rug is at Target, honestly. You guys might recognize this. Falling water. Jesse and I were there about 2 years ago. It was still one of the best days ever. This is a really beautiful picture because look at all the leaves. I kind of wish we'd seen it more in autumn like that. Look at these bad boys.
Only $48.
They're not metal. I thought they were going to be metal for sure. I thought they were going to be bronze. They're like a resin. Maybe they're chalkware that's painted really well. Those are pretty neat. These are really beautiful. I'm scared I'm going to get shocked. Everything I touch, I get shocked. Yeah, this is Oaxacan pottery. It's beautiful. It's actually shinier than a lot of it that I've picked up. I really like this one here. Beautiful design. How much are you? Oh no, it doesn't have a price. See how much the other ones are. $29, $32. Look at this butterfly one. That one's really neat too. Ooh, $250. The price went up. Darn, I was really excited I was gonna get this if it was in the $30 range. Marcella. So it must be a known potter. And they've got question marks because they're not positive. But darn, I would absolutely be getting that one. I think I'm tempted to ask on this one. This is really sweet. Folk art painted frame. It's $28 and it even has the glass. I'm not gonna get it, but it's really pretty.
$80.
It's 80. Kind of looks like a weird mix of like Art Deco Egyptian revival mixed with something else. Yeah, that's worth 80.
Yeah.
Goo drinking vessel reproduction, 1960s, 70s. Oh, Oh, I see. This is a reproduction of probably an ancient piece that was found. That's so cool. 75. Ooh, we're loving the pottery here. Loving the pottery. You have to look everywhere. Yes, you have to hunt, exactly. Because you don't know what's in here. Like, you might not realize that's a really pretty carved wood shelf for only $25. It's gorgeous. What are these? Is that antler? Mixed with brass? Deer antler? Is it
a
finial?
It
is.
It's a finial.
Antler lamp finial for $12.50. Interesting. Not my cup of tea, but no, interesting. No. We found a spot we like. We'll take those, we'll take those, we'll take those. We'll take that lamp, we'll take that art. Definitely the dresser. What a good space. Wow. Ooh, that's a nice Catherine home. $138.
What's that blue on the left?
Blue on the left. It's it's 65. It just says signed artist in mid-century pottery bowl. Abstract. Elefante, elefante. There you are. Is that soapstone maybe? Carved granite sculpture. I like that still life up there too. It's just so simple.
Like a gallery wall.
$10.
Just to add like texture.
Yeah, and a different material.
Yep.
Petting the kitty. This little checkerboard butcher block island that rolls is on sale for only $50, and it's kind of cool because it's so small that I feel like somebody who has a small apartment and they don't have room for a large space could really use it. The only issue is it's too low to cut things on, to use it as a cutting board. So I feel like it's got to be like a plant stand or storage, or I don't know. I kind of want that and the ladder. I think they could be really cool for staging too. Looks like we came on the right day. Big sale. So we've got two places we're going to check out here. We've got Collector's Market, which has quite a large antique store inside. And then we've got the Coupe de Ville, and they're having a big sale. So let's see what kind of deals we can find. Look behind you. That's kind of crazy. $25. It's a coconut? It could be. And this is pretty. It's just a single bookend for only $10. I like it. I like this tea set. Just this 4-piece deco set. I'm gonna get that. Isn't it great? Look at the lid.
My mother-in-law gave me this. You don't know Marshall Fields, really, do you?
No.
Okay, it's a Midwestern, like very high end, kind of like like Macy's was built with the marble staircase.
Ritzy.
Chicago, So she would buy antiques there, and and one of the sets that she gave me has this, and I forgot what kind of wood she said it is.
Is it from Africa, like that really dense black wood? Oh, rosewood. Ooh. I'm looking for markings. This is a really, really cool set. We're gonna get that. Look at this lamp. What? That's amazing. Can you imagine that lit up? The lights are gonna come right through all the little carved holes. It's a pretty old one. It is $45. Have to get it. Have to get that. I want this display rack so bad. It's $179, but he's doing really good deals today because he's having a sale. It's really just about whether I can fit this in the car or not. I think this would be amazing to hang jewelry on in the studio. That would just be such a great way to be able to organize all of the necklaces. It does turn too. I really love it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what price he can do on it, and then maybe on our way out of town when we're not gonna have anybody else driving in the car, we can, on Sunday, we can go ahead and pick it up. You're going that way? I'm going this way. This is an Austin Productions piece. Woo, that's heavy. I gotta pick that up with two hands. Nice, you guys. She's only $20. It just says woman sculpture signed vintage. That's amazing. Hi, puppy. Hi. I don't have food. Oh, you're so sweet. We are getting that right now. We are so excited. $89. You know what? It's Scandinavian, Nordic. It's awesome. 89 bucks.
Awesomeness right there.
Yeah.
I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace gives you everything you need to create a beautiful website with easy to edit website templates and no coding needed. Squarespace offers full commerce and marketing features to run your business online. With members areas, you can build out multiple pages offering whatever kind of content you want to offer your followers or customers. I am offering exclusive access to my members area for free for our travelers, but with a Squarespace website, you can offer paid subscriptions to your member areas, which means that you can create a completely new stream of revenue and income for your brand and your business. Whether you're wanting to offer tutorials on how to DIY projects or how to become a reseller online, or you're wanting to share exclusive content for paid members only, there are endless options for what you can create in your member areas. You can stay connected, stay in touch, share information, all while building your brand and your business. And Squarespace gives you all of the tools you need to create a beautifully designed space. Head to squarespace.com to start your free trial today. And when you are ready to launch your own website, head to squarespace.com/leftcoast to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
Oh, it is antiques. Nice and AC. Oh, this box is beautiful. It's beautiful. We're gonna get this for Michelle. It's only $14. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna love it. Hey, it matches your dress. How has it stayed that good this whole time? Yeah. It's so pretty. Oh, that's really special. So I have one that needs to be kind of rebeaded, and I even thought about hanging it in a gallery wall because it's kind of like an art piece. Yeah. That one's really pretty too. Sephora. Yeah, I just love these colorful ones. It's like, this is what people used to do before TikTok.
Yeah.
They'd hand bead things.
Yeah.
That is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I've never seen one where you slip it in on the side. Wow.
It's just gorgeous.
I've never seen them shaped like that.
Almost looks like a gourd. Like, you know, those.
And this looks almost like Egyptian revival with the flower. Oh, $225, $220.
Can you imagine?
It's incredible. One of those. It's like Turkish, I think. Yeah. Car is loaded. Thankfully, this display came apart and it broke down into pieces, so we fit it without any problem. We've got the rugs, we've got the butcher blocks, some more little treasures here, and we're ready to hit the road and head back home. This weekend's haul is so good. I love everything that I got, including these incredible rugs. This lion one is gonna be really hard to let go of. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. What I need to do is get into the studio area and see if it's gonna work. The blue wall color is a little bit brighter, so I don't know if it will. This rug is very special. It's a Scandinavian looking rug, and I need to get it cleaned, and then I think I might use this in front of my bookshelf area in my living room. I am going to be selling this one in my first Friday sale. The colors on it are so amazing. It's got this deep burgundy red with this pretty blue, and you know I love my critters, so I thought this would be a fun one to bring to the shop. You just don't see something like this every day. I feel like my finds from this weekend are a perfect representation of my eclectic style. You have Scandinavian, we've got Art Deco, we've got antique, we've got turquoise Southwestern, carved wood, Italian pottery, more Art Deco, and brass. I just feel like this sums up my style. And then you put it on a rustic table and we're good to go. So I picked up this beautiful flow blue plate for my friend Michelle. We saw one when we were antiquing the week before, and it was a little bit too spendy. So this one had a better price on it, and it's in really, really good condition. So I thought that would be a nice gift. And on our way home, I didn't film it, but I stopped and picked up some vintage jewelry to bring to the online shop. So I've got this amazing modernist cuff, beautiful petite cross with a little snake eye stone in it. Now this one I actually did get in Medford, so you saw me get that one. And I got these beautiful cross earrings with inlaid mother of pearl and turquoise, some stunning hoop earrings with little turquoise stones, this amazing old turquoise cuff. It's all sterling, it's nice and heavy, and it's got lots of hand-stamped design work in it. This beautiful thick sterling cuff, and then some sterling silver rings, So all of this will be coming to my first Friday sale. I love adding wood to a space because it just really warms it up. If you have too many cooler tones and too much pottery and metal, you really need a little bit of wood to warm up a space. So something like a carved wood vase or a carved wood lamp is a wonderful way to warm up a space if you're feeling like it's just looking a little bit too cold. Sadly, there was only one of these bookends, but it was just too pretty to pass up. So I'm gonna sell it as just a single bookend. And I love this wood inlaid box. I'm pretty sure that this is an Art Deco piece. It's in really good condition. So I thought that would be fun. Somebody could use that to keep tea in. You could use it to keep your jewelry in, or even small envelopes. And then check out this tea set. This is so fabulous. I love this set so much. If I didn't have my brass set already, I would be keeping this, but alas, I love my brass set, so I'm gonna let this one go. This is one of my favorite finds from this weekend. I just think it is such a cool set, and I love the patina. I know some people don't prefer to have patina, but I just love it. I think it shows the age. You could polish up a set like this, but then it kind of might look like it's brand new, and I just love the fact that you look at this and you know it's old because of the patina. I got this mirror in case I do more flea markets in the future. It's always good to have a mirror or two for people when they are trying on the jewelry, and this one is just stunning. It's got this beautiful old patinaed brass. It's got a beveled glass, and I love when the mirror has the little spots on it. Again, you could tell I really like when things that are old look old. They're functional, they're in great condition, but they still look old. And then we must have a moment for this beautiful pedestal vase. It is signed handmade in Italy, and I love it so much. It reminds me a little bit of some of the Alvino Bagni pottery, but that's definitely not his signature. So I'm not sure who this was originally made by, but it's a fabulous piece of Italian pottery from the mid-century era. And then of course I got my jewelry rack. So this is going to be where I keep all of my necklaces. I think it's going to be easier when we're doing shipping and we're looking for something specific to be able to just see them all right here. I think that's going to work out really, really well. And I love the fact that it rotates too. So you can just flip it around, get one from the back side. All in all, it was an amazing weekend, and I'm super happy with these finds.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this adventure down in Southern Oregon. If you want to shop some of the vintage finds from today's episode, along with all of the amazing vintage things that you've been seeing me find over this past month, don't forget about my first Friday sales. You can head to my website, leftcoastrevivals.com, and the first Friday of every single month, I launch all of my vintage items, including the jewelry and the home decor finds. The amazing rug from today's episode is going to be up for grabs, along with so many other special pieces I've been picking up. So head to leftcoastrevivals.com. The sale launches 3 p.m. Pacific time the first Friday of every single month. So for September, that will be September 1st at 3 p.m. Pacific time. The next episode I'm launching is a thrifting one that I filmed the other day, and I'm really excited for you to see that one because I also show you some awesome estate sale finds that I got. So don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss when the next episode drops. When that episode comes out, I'm actually going to be in London shopping with our next group trip. So if you want to watch live time what we are up to, you can head to my Instagram page at Left Coast Revivals. Follow along in my stories and you can see all of the fun we are up to. Until the next adventure, have a wonderful week and I will see you soon. Next fall, join me on one of the most exciting group trips we have ever hosted. If you have been dreaming of shopping the incredible vintage markets of Paris, this is the trip for you. Join us as we spend an entire week in Paris shopping the vintage markets, standing in awe of the Palace of Versailles and its history, walking with our new friends throughout the gardens of Versailles, imagining that we are back in time, strolling the charming streets of Paris, popping into cute cafes, and eating traditional French food. Come treasure hunting with us in the massive flea markets of Paris, and we're not just going to be looking for treasures. In between all of the vintage hunting, we're going to be learning about history and seeing some historical masterpieces. This trip goes live September 1st, 2023 for booking. We will only be doing this one group trip to Paris, so don't miss out on this chance to join us and make new friends. Join us next fall, September 12th through 18th, 2024 for this trip of a lifetime. We will be staying in 4-star hotels. We will have a local guide who speaks fluent French with us the entire time. So if you have been wanting to go to Paris, but you didn't know where to go, what to do, or where to stay, we've got you covered. We've done all the homework for you. The trip goes live for booking September 1st, 2023 on my website, leftcoastrevivals.com at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Head to my website, leftcoastrevivals.com to subscribe to my newsletter so that you will be the first to be notified as soon as the trip goes live for booking. I cannot wait to explore Paris and Versailles with you.